Hello everyone. So I am recording off my new DJI Mini Pro. Mini Pro? Yeah, Mini Pro 5. And yeah, it's going good. Just been mucking around with the car. Also got the wireless mic, so that was cool. Just trying to really put the effort in. I've been consistent with the videos since January and I've got better and better. Confidence is growing. I don't understand the algorithm and all that stuff. What I do know though is, creating good offers, providing value, and people seem to want to use transparency. So video wise, I'm trying to make videos because I want to get the brand out there more. I think we can do a lot of good. We work really hard for our customers and we deliver. We try and over deliver as best as we can. Me and my team are good, honest people. We charge good money for what we do, but we're always trying to be better and better, whether that's the actual cleaning itself or the aftercare. But it all goes back to the same thing, just consistency across the board. Even with the videos, like I get a bit fed up sometimes. I'm like, why am I not getting any views? And it's just like, yeah, Johnny, when you started your cleaning business, it was a window cleaning business, and I had like 5 customers. It took ages, and we're in like year 6 now, and we're talking about trying to hit like 500,000 in the next year and a half, which is just wild. And that is consistency and compounding over time. And it's going to be the same with doing these videos. I'll consistently try and upload them and get better, and okay, that didn't work, that looks shit, and over a long enough period of time they will get better. I'll probably get laughed at. I know people on Facebook who I'm friends with probably laugh at my videos, but I don't care. I'm unapologetic. I know where I want to go, or where I want to be. I've got a team that are relying on me to build this business, the dreams that I've promised, and I'm never going to stop. So, and same for you, like, don't be apologetic. If you're passionate about something and you're giving it your all, fuck what anyone else thinks. Honestly, just focus on the end goal, the mission, stay consistent, and I'm telling you, when you start looking back at it over time, you'll just be like, wow, I've actually come really far. And it's so important to do that, because it can at times get really difficult. Business is just like, one of my biggest idols says, it's like chewing through glass. Alex Mosey said it in a podcast recently. It is like different layers of glass. You get to one stage and then you're like, okay, there's new problems. Okay, this is fucking brutal. And you do have to pause every now and then and go, right, I'm sat in a Mustang that my business pays for. I've got a team that I didn't used to have. I've got 3 vans. We're smashing. We had a record month in April. We hit 28,500. That's turnover. That's not profit. But you're just like, oh shit, yeah, actually, you know what? I remember in my first year, like, making $1,000 over 2 weeks, and I was just like, this is mental. And also wanting to make more. And now look at it. So you've got to just sometimes pause for a minute. Obviously stay consistent, but remember where you come from so far on the journey, because if you don't do that, I'm telling you now, like, no matter what you achieve, it's never enough if you're not pausing for a minute and looking back. Like, all I ever wanted was this Mustang. That was my dream. I was like, I get a Mustang, life is set, that's all I care about. And I got it, and now it's like, oh, now I want a Ferrari, or I want a Lamborghini, or I want a house, or you've got to just appreciate what you've made so far. I'm very, very lucky to be sat in this car. I don't own it, I lease it. After 4 years I'll hand it back and I'll either get something else, or maybe I'll be in a position to finance or buy a car out in cash. You never know, but I know I'm very lucky where I am. I have worked extremely hard for it though, and I'm not out of the trenches yet. My business it's got some costly mistakes it's learning from, regarding taxes and stuff, and I had no clue what I was doing when I set up my business. I gave it my best shot. I made mistakes, and then you're like, okay, won't ever do that again. And I think as long as you can do that as best as you can. Sometimes it's not possible, or sometimes you may repeat the same mistake, and that's fine, as long as you try and be self-aware and you try and improve, and you're like, okay, this clearly doesn't work. You'll be absolutely fine in the long run. Because I've got where I am so far, like, and I'm an idiot. Some kids who are watching my car. Let's give them a little bit of a. And that is another thing about this car. It's what I love about this car is, like, people appreciate it. And I remember when I was in Guildford once with my missus, and I was down in the high street, and I saw this Mustang, and he saw me watching it, he saw me dribbling over this car, and he got in it and he just revved the fucking bollocks off of it, and it literally made my day, and I'll never forget it. And now when kids are like pausing or getting their phone out to record the car, try and give them a little show. The only downside is it's a automatic, so I can't just drop the clutch and rev the nuts out off of it, so I have to just drop it down a gear and give it a bit of throttle. But that's just awesome. That's what it's about. It's just sharing, I don't know, share the good times, you know. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, consistency. It's a mountain, it's a marathon, it doesn't ever end, and you just got to accept that and know that if you're getting into business, especially if you want to push to new levels, that it will never stop being hard. And I think that took me a long time to understand. Maybe my first 3 years I took it really personally when stuff went wrong, broken, complaints, like really upset me sometimes. And you know, you got to think, as a person who's employed, you got your daily, you got your work, and then you got your problems in your own personal life. When you take on a business, there are problems every single day, and if you don't have the right mindset aligned, you can really question whether you're good enough and think, I'm just shit, I'm not meant to do this, I'm not good enough, like, why does this keep happening to me? But then once you get your head round, this is the journey, like, this is how it feels. There is glass, and then there'll be another type of glass once you got 4 vans, 5 vans, you're hitting 1 million, and it's just, yeah, you just got to understand that it's absolutely fine, you're not going to die, it's all good, you're going to learn, you're going to get better, and everything will be fine in the end. Sometimes you go through seasons of it where it goes on for months and you're just like, this is bad. I mean, I've got so many videos to do. Now I've got these cameras, I can do proper quality videos. There's so much I want to get into about my business, things that went really wrong, and just how I fought through it, and I'm never going to stop, and I just can't wait what else is to come. But yeah, long-term vision, I really want to set up a men's mental health charity alongside transparency, so like a percentage of the sales will go to creating this charity, running it, and just supporting men's mental health, especially in my town in Burgess. I feel like young lads especially, just not a role model, but a place to go and just have a cup of coffee, even have a fag, you know, and just open up. Because look, if you're a man and you're watching this, I guarantee I'll bet £1 million, I'll bet my business you got a demon or a burden on your heart and you don't tell anyone. But imagine if there's a place you could go to where it's just a group of lads, it's, you know, not taking the piss out of each other, just having a coffee. I mean, the big vision, it sounds ridiculous, but I want a warehouse where all the vans are stored, and then we have a room for the meeting, and then also I want to have a gym in there, and it'll just be awesome. But you know, one step at a time, consistency, you know. But no, if you got this far, I really appreciate you watching. I can blabber on, I really appreciate it. Give us a like, subscribe, let me know you've watched it, leave me a comment just so I know someone is actually watching my videos. Oh, excuse me. And look, I'll see you soon. Thanks so much.